What is up, everyone? We're back with the Odd podcast, and I'm here with Boiler. Say hello, Boiler.
Ostool now.
Ostool is his new name. And Nolan. Say hello, Nolan.
Hello.
And today we're going to talk about some kind of random crap. And we're going to see if Nolan can make it 10 minutes without coughing. So yeah, we've got topics, but we've also got questions and stuff like that. So it's going to be like a mixture of both, I guess. And Nolan, you actually have a topic, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask loads of random questions, I think.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do the same, kind of like a what would you do kind of thing. So Nolan, give us your first topic.
Right, well, I wanted to ask, since the new consoles and all are coming out, within all the last, it doesn't even have to be the last generation of consoles, any PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, whatever.
Right.
Your top 3 favourite games, or even if you want to say game series, if you can't pick a certain game out of a series.
So are we talking since PS1, say, or?
Yeah, well, whenever, you can talk about whenever, really.
So top 3 games of all time.
Yeah, favourite games of all time.
Right.
You want to weigh in on this first, Rob?
I can probably do this. I can probably do this off the top of my dome. I would say my favourite would be Final Fantasy VII. Did any of you guys play that? Nolan, did you play that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might have a long time ago though.
Brilliant game. It's strange, because back in the day I didn't like that game. When I first played, I played it and I cleared it and I thought it was alright, but when Final Fantasy VIII came out, I much preferred Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh, did you really?
But looking back on it now, Final Fantasy VII was way better.
Yeah. I think a lot of people preferred 8 because it was just better graphically and it was just, I don't know, that system was a lot of people preferred. I never really played much of that, so I was kind of Final Fantasy VII till I die. Matter of fact, I didn't play any of the rest of them. Did you guys even pick up any of them after that?
I played after 7, I got really into them. I finished 7, finished 8, finished 9, and finished 10. And 10 was the last one I properly played myself.
Right.
And I think that didn't they have a sequel to 10 as well? You know, the way they started doing these secondary ones now where they had 10-2 and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have played a little bit of 10-2, but I never really played any of them before then. And the older ones, I played 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 as well. I don't like any of them. I know a lot of people that love them, but I hate them.
Yeah, they're very kind of linear and kind of weird, and it's kind of hard sometimes to get past the graphical kind of things as well.
It doesn't feel Final Fantasy-ish for me or something. I don't know. I don't like them ones as much as 7.
Yeah, what about you, Boiler? Have you played any of the rest of them?
No, I was never really that big into them. When I was playing, when I used to be up in Nolan's house and stuff, I'd play them. And then I bought a couple of them. I can't even remember which ones. It's that long ago.
Yeah, well,
and I used to be kind of into it, and then it just kind of faded away. Then
second game in my top 3 would be Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, probably.
Yeah,
nice. I think everyone will probably have that somewhere in at least their top 5.
Funny,
games.
I have completely different.
yeah.
There's top 3 already.
What? My top.
I think I could say your top 3 already.
Go ahead there.
Resident Evil's up there anyway.
Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I do like them games. I wouldn't rate them as my top 3 or anything, but they were really fun to play.
I think it was just. Well, I know you said out of any console, but I'm just thinking about the old consoles. I don't know why automatically when you said that I was PlayStation.
Yeah. I don't know what else to put in there. In the last game, I don't really know. I would say probably for the amount of hours I played of it, I was going to say Minecraft, but fuck Minecraft. I would say Fallout 3 probably was probably my third favourite game of all time. I really enjoyed that and put a good amount of time into it. You both of you played that as well, didn't you?
Yeah,
I've really got into it.
Again, I was never big into them.
Nah. It was funny. It's weird. We probably all have totally different lists. What about you, Nolan? What's yours?
Well, I don't know how to. I think my very favorite would be, and it's hard to pick a game, but the Metal Gear franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ever played that. Metal Gear Solid.
I
loved that game. The amount of hours I got out of that, and the third one that came out when you're in the fucking jungle. I played that game a silly amount. Yeah,
Snake Eater was awesome, man. Would you put the 3 of them in your top 3, or would you have different ones?
No, well, because I don't want to say all 3 of them just to take up my whole top 3, but definitely my top. Probably one of my top games would either be Metal Gear Solid 2 or Metal Gear Solid 3. Probably 2, because that was I played 2 before I played the first one.
Right.
But I just thought 2 was absolutely amazing. Such a great game.
1 was remade on the GameCube, the original MGS, and that was awesome because it had the graphics and engine of MGS2, except with MGS1 like sort of gameplay. So it was. I thought that was probably my favorite game of them, was the remake on the GameCube, because like GameCube had some really awesome remakes and stuff like that anyway. But like all the Resis were on it and stuff. And then what else?
Then I'd say Oblivion. Like, I really like Skyrim, but I prefer Oblivion. I think Oblivion was brilliant. Again, for just the time, like, because like by the time I played Skyrim, I wasn't playing games as much.
Yeah.
And like I never finished Skyrim or anything like that. Never finished the game. But Oblivion, like, I put, surely I'd say over like 100, maybe 200 hours into that game. I played that a crazy amount.
Yeah, I did the same. And I should also say, guys, if you're listening to this podcast, put your top 3 favourite games in the comments or whatever, because like we'd like to know what you guys think are your top 3. And Boiler, yours are the 3 Resis, or are you going to redact your statement and do something?
No, well, like, I don't know, Resi 1 and 3 are probably my favourite. I don't know why 2. Well, I just kind of picked one and took it out. They're probably my other favourite game, and it's funny because it's something crappy. And you remember was it the 3DO, that console?
Yeah, I don't think I played it, but I probably had it.
Yeah, like I had that. I think Jeanette got it for me in America or something like that.
Yeah.
And I had the only game that I got with it was Alone in the Dark.
All right, okay.
I used to love that game.
That was, man, there was a ton of remakes. I never actually played any of the Alone in the Dark, so I don't think I never got to play them.
The original one was like a kind of I think actually Resi, they might have used some of the kind of style of gameplay, you know, the way the cameras are up in the corner of the room and stuff.
It was, yeah, because I was only reading something about Resi 1 the other day, and they were saying, they used Alone in the Dark's fixed camera angles. That's where they got the kind of idea from.
Yeah. Thinking back on it now, it kind of reminds me of that. So I think Alone in the Dark was the first 3D fucking survival game or something like that. Yeah, that was supposed to be like 3D.
Yeah, so yours is Resi 1, Alone in the Dark, and Resi 3, is it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I don't know why I picked all old games. Like, I could think I really liked Resi 4 as well.
I knew they were all going to be horror games. I knew they were this.
First Class Duel.
Unsettling.
Yeah, did you ever play Need for Speed Underground?
That was awesome.
Some game.
Best racing game
ever. And I don't really like racing games, but I made in that you could make the Nissan something. It's like
Skyline, was it?
I can't remember the name of it. Or it was something like that. I can't remember. Was it the Nissan 350Z or something like that? Right. It was the car out of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Right.
Oh,
you could make it exactly the same as that.
Yeah.
And like I just made that and just drove around that the whole time.
Being Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Actually, being the Chinese fella.
Alright, so I guess that's pretty much a conclusive list of our 3 games. We all had totally different ones, so I'd like to see what whoever's listening to drop a comment on. It'll be on Facebook, it'll be on YouTube. We have like, I should say we have like iTunes. Do we have iTunes set up? Not yet, because I need to do the artwork, don't I?
Just the graphic, and then it's on iTunes.
Yeah, so it'll be on iTunes, it'll be on everywhere, so you can download it there and listen if you want. But like put comments wherever you can put comments, and just let us know what you guys like, because we like to hear that stuff back as well. We also have WordPress now, so I don't even know what that is. What's our WordPress name?
Just put the links in the description.
wordpress.com.
Yeah, I'll put all the links in the description anyway, as Boiler said. So, okay, Boiler, I'm going to put you in the hot seat next. You had questions, or you want to think up some stuff?
I'm asking.
Well, whatever you want to do.
I have a few little questions, like, so we won't spend much time on any of them.
Right.
We'll just like kind of answer them and then kind of move on or whatever.
Right.
Quick fire round.
Do you want to answer these yourself before you get into it as well? You're going to do your answer.
Well, I don't care. We can go around and come back to me, and I can answer them at the end. It doesn't make a difference.
All right, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do rounds, and there's no one's cough again. I'm going to get a sound effect for that every time that happens. All right, so hit us up.
Let me see. In what ways are you an asshole?
In what ways am I an asshole? I'll take this one.
In what ways would you consider yourself an asshole?
I guess. I don't know. I'd say I could be easily agitated. I'd say that could be an asshole quality. I think. Yeah, easily agitated. I think. What do you think, Nolan? Why would I be an asshole?
I just don't like you. I just think you're an asshole.
Yeah, fair enough.
We all want to tread carefully here. There might be no more future episodes of that.
No, yeah, I would say easily irritable. Sometimes I can get in a mood. Sometimes for sure, and sometimes I do like my own space. So sometimes I can get a little bit like I need my own space kind of mood. And when I'm hungover, I can be a bit in a mood as well. But I think that's about it. Like, there's probably more. You guys know me better than I know me, so I don't know. But Nolan, what ways are you an asshole?
Definitely my biggest asshole quality I think has to be not even the fact that I'm annoyed, but the fact that I take pride out of being annoying, and if I know I'm annoying someone, I'll go that extra step to annoy him more.
Yeah, well, that's definitely you. That sums you up pretty much.
Asshole, like, 'cause if I know I'm getting the better of someone and I know like I'm really starting to annoy someone, I'll keep it up and I'll keep it going and I'll try to keep it like as long as possible. That's
one about me actually. When you said that, I can be very like, I'll make fun of people, as we say over here, is jeery. I can be very jeery when I want to be. When I'm in that mood, like kind of like you are with annoying, I can be like jeery. So like, you know, if I'm like making fun of someone and I see that they're getting annoyed by it, then I'll just keep going and winding them up and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, that's
How do you like to be an asshole, Boiler?
What?
How do you like to be an asshole?
Don't know, like, I think I'm fairly sound, to be honest with you. It's all around sound. Nah.
Say so.
Don't know, I can get moody, like my mood changes like a girl. Yeah. Literally, like, I get like mood swings from time to time.
PMS.
I just go like, nah. And then I just I'm not interested in anything. Now I never really get moody with you. It was like we've had shit in the past, like where I've been languid and stuff, but like I never really get, you know, but I can get maybe not necessarily with you, but like with people in general.
Well, when you're moody, I think it's just a moody thing. I think it affects like not you in particular. I think when anyone's moody, but
I just seem to not be able to control my moods too well at times.
Yeah. You need some antidepressants or something and lay out flat, just flatline. I think I've got a question. I've actually got like almost a topic. We'll call it
we should
question.
Just like alternate the questions. Or
yeah. This is a good one, and this is one I thought of the other night. So I mean, we can dwell on this as long as you guys would like. But okay. So what would you do in a zombie apocalypse? This is like pretty much. I nearly died there. This is pretty much everyone's favorite thing to talk about, I think.
That's good.
So I will first give it to Nolan because I know Boiler's going to be thinking about this for a while. So.
I just coughed my way out of it. Oh, zombie, you don't want to come near me.
So right, you're in Carlow right now, so you're not in the same county as us. So what would you do if you woke up tomorrow and there were zombies everywhere?
Well, actually, now that you said it, I'm fairly solid. I'm on the second floor of an apartment block. I think I'd just kick it here.
You reckon?
Yeah. What are you going to put into your oddies when you're hungry?
Yeah.
When you've had all the food?
Well,
don't you eat like 8 dinners a day now?
Yeah.
So like...
This would be like my back cave. This would be my sanctuary. I think I could hide up here. Like I think this is like a fortress. Like, you know, there's codes sticking into the gates and all. Like there's big, huge gates, and all zombies are going to get in here.
You could raid people's apartments to get food.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I could go on.
That'll turn into that big apartment block out of Judge Dredd.
Or 28 days later, the one with all the trolleys at the bottom of it. 28 days later, where all the zombies are like flying over the trolleys trying to get up and shit. It'll be like that. I'd say, because like Boiler, do you wanna give it a go? See what you have
for a zombie apocalypse right now, or
yeah. We are in Wexford, me and you. So like, what would you do? Wexford, we're at the coast. What would you do in the situation? Where would you go first, or what would you? Who would you round up? And you know,
I don't know. Obviously, I'd ring probably you, and then whoever. Like, I just get anyone in the vicinity and be like, "What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
We need to meet somewhere and figure out what we're doing and how we're gonna stay alive."
Would you be a team leader in the group now? Do you find yourself as a team leader?
No, I'd say I would be till I got everyone together, and then I just kind of do whatever.
Yeah. You're not Rick out of the Walking Dead, like.
I would try to be Rick to be fair. I'd probably end up being the governor, running around with no eyes and all, shooting all my own friends. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably once I got everyone together, I don't know where I'd go from there.
What would be like? Would you try to get out of Ireland? Would you try to get off this?
Like World War Z or something, flying planes and stuff. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Like, what if it was just Ireland? Like, you'd probably just try and get out. Like, it was being so close to Wexford, you just hop on the ferry and you go.
Yeah, but could you imagine what that would be like? It'd be like the start of Resident Evil when they shut down Raccoon City.
Yeah.
And everyone's headbutting the walls and all, flying over the fences.
Trying to get out. It'd be pretty crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I think.
You fancy your chances? Do you think you'll survive long? How long would you give yourself?
I reckon I turn into Rick Grimes.
And so that means you survive till the end.
Yeah, I'm the man.
Okay, well, I think I've got a plan. I've a pretty good plan, I think, for a zombie apocalypse. First thing I would do is I'd avoid all like the big shopping centres or whatever around Wexford. I'd avoid all them. There's a gun shop. Everyone in Wexford would have the same idea to go to the fucking gun shop. That's like the first thing everyone's going to do. So what I'd do,
like some Billy Kelly's before.
They go to the Montessori. That's beside the gun shop. What I would do is I would pick up loved ones, friends, as many as I could, with like whatever vehicle I had at the time, and like I can't drive, so I'd probably just crash that straight into a wall. But
GTA.
But if I could get someone that could drive, what I would do is I would go out to, we have like, because we're a coastal town, and about 15 or 20 minutes away there's a little fishing village called Kilmore, so I would probably go to Kilmore, and I would get on a boat and I would go to the Salty Islands, which is 2 little islands just off the coast, and they have 2 houses on the island, on one island, and then on the other island there's a house and a bunch of livestock. And then there's also freshwater wells on both islands. So if we could just rob a boat from like the jetty or whatever you want to call it and just get the hell out of there, that'd be pretty good. I think.
You're sorted.
Yeah, I've got my plan, man. I've been thinking about this for years.
You had a few sleepless nights over this.
Yeah, I've thought this for years because no one even thinks about the Salty Islands. You know, it's like everyone thinks that it's just not there, and it's so close to us as well. It's only like a 15-minute boat ride, maybe max. You know,
I can't wait till this happens, and then we all die at sea.
Yeah, we get.
What if when you get there? What if like no help comes? What are you gonna do on the Salty Islands?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's actually quite sustainable because you're surrounded by water, so you can fish. Right, you've got wells, so you've got water,
fish.
Which is fish. Catch fish, man.
I couldn't even catch crabs and I was crab fishing.
You've got crabs a few times. I say away with that. You
open up your underpants.
Crusty crab. So
I built a fish rod. You seen that desk I built a while back?
Actually, Nolan, I have to put that picture in. So you send me a picture of your desk.
Please put that picture in. I'll just give you some mental picture of it for now. It's a sheet of plywood and then 2 sticks.
Yeah.
2 sticks coming from the ground and a sheet of plywood lying across it.
Some desk. My parents tore that desk down and everything.
Ah, bastards.
Well, as I said to you, they wouldn't have had much bother. All they would have had to do was blow at us. It flew away.
Alright, Nolan, give us a question then. Have you got any questions?
You can have any superpower. What superpower would you want?
Boiler, you take it up first.
Any superpower.
Now, within reason, like you can't give yourself like a load of shit. Like be a little bit reasonable.
Like you can't go like I'd be Superman.
Yeah, you can't be like oh, I could be Superman, and Spider-Man, and Batman all mixed in one. Like
if I could have one superpower, maybe super strength. I don't know.
Super strength.
Yeah, maybe I could fly, one or the other. I don't know which one. Like, if you had super strength, you could just go around punching everyone around and robbing everything.
Yeah.
If you ever wanted, and just break everyone up.
Yeah.
But then if you could fly, you could just fly and like steal things and then fly off. This makes me sound like a great person, actually. Both my things involve killing everybody and robbing everything.
Yeah, flying away with like TVs under your arms and stuff.
God, deadly.
Would you tell if it was like a big secret? Would you tell anyone?
Well, I think my superpower would be to live forever. I think I want to live forever because, like,
I used to think that, but and I was like,
do you mean now when you say live forever? Do you mean not even aging? Or
yeah. I want to be my age right now, right, forever. So I'd be fucking macking right then if I was able to live forever at this age. I'd have a right crack. It'd be awesome. I'd just be like, this is great. Because like people say like, I wouldn't like to live forever because I wouldn't like to see what happens to the world and I wouldn't like to see this or that. A few reasons I want to live forever is A, because maybe dinosaurs might show up at some point again. So like, if they want to eat me or something, I'd be happy with that. And B, I'd like to see how all this shit pans out with the world in general. Because like,
you die, when you say you want to live forever, does that mean you can't die?
No. It doesn't mean I'm immortal. It means that like, if I was to walk, if I got hit by a bus, I'm dead. Like, but otherwise, I would just live forever. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I'm basically just not going to age, and I'll just live forever, and I won't have any sicknesses or anything like that. That'd probably be what I dig. What about you, Nolan?
No, I think I'd like to be invisible for a bit. I think I'd like invisibility.
Ooh, invisibility! I didn't think of that one.
Oh well, that would be you.
That's an awesome one.
Just shit in and out of any situation. I like, bye.
Yeah, you really do that already anyway, so you don't really need that power, to be honest with you.
So, what about you, Boiler? Have you got another question for us?
What would your weakness be if you were a superhero? What would your weakness be?
Emotions.
Vagina. Vagina would be my weakness.
Yeah, women would be my weakness.
Bags.
But not even like in a sexual way, just women manipulating me would be my weakness. It'd be like kryptonite, I'd be dying.
Yeah.
Be on Krypton with fucking Superman.
Vagina would be my weakness in some way, shape or form, because you always pay for pussy, kids, remember that. In some way, you're always paying. Even if you think it's a free ride, it's not a free ride. It's never, there's no such thing as a free ride. So, you always pay.
I can't wait for everyone in this who has a girlfriend to be single tomorrow.
Not mean in a bad way. I mean, I think it's a good thing. You know, it keeps dudes in check. But that's what I'm just saying. That would be my weakness. Would be, you know, that I'm constantly kept in check. Is it a bad thing? I don't know. Is it a weakness? Yeah. All men have their weaknesses. You know, I'm just talking my way out of this now. It's like that. I'm just going, yeah, this is it.
But now I think actually, no, what I said there, no, I didn't mean any of that.
Yeah, never mind all that. What about you, Nolan?
Women would be my weakness.
Yes,
my weakness would be I love my girlfriend too much.
I thought it'd be your weakness.
Nice move, Nolan. You have to make up for last week.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Learn from your mistakes. Boiler, have you got a question for us?
What? Let me see. Did you want to be anything as a child? And are you there now, or what's your current...
How does that go to first?
Whichever is, I don't really...
I'll take this first, Nolan, because I can answer this pretty quickly. when I was about 10, I found out that I could drop out of school. And ever since then, I was like, I'm dropping out of school as soon as I can. I hate the fucking place. So yeah, I think I pretty much, as a kid, that was my aspiration, was to drop out of school. So I think I did pretty well there. I succeeded in that field, you know. So I'm a professional dropout. Yeah, I think everyone has, like, when I was really young, I wanted to be a fucking vet, and I probably still like to do that, you know, that's something I'd like to do, but then again, I'm not into dealing with, like, cats with shit all over themselves, and I don't really have the stomach for that kind of shit, so, like, you know, I mean, I had a hard enough time burying my own cat, so I don't think I'd be able to put down cats on a daily basis and do all that kind of shit, like, you know, it's a bit heartless. When you think of vets, you think of animal lovers, but I don't know. But
sure, you are kind of, because like if they're in such a bad way that you have to put them down, that's kind of like the best option.
Yeah, I guess. What about you, Nolan?
I know, like, for ages, like, when because I literally, up until pretty much leaving cert year, I didn't know what I wanted to be. For ages, I was toying with the idea of I wanted to be an architect.
Right.
Literally just because I couldn't think of anything else, and it looked kind of cool. You just draw pictures of houses all day. So, like, I wanted to be an architect. But then, I don't know, I started, because then I just started getting into computers, and eventually, like, when I was in, 6th year, I was like, I want to do something with computers. Yeah. And, that was it. When
you were at McDonald's.
Program, I failed college 100 times.
Yep.
What about you, Boiler?
Well, I was either going to be a psychologist or a pilot.
Yeah.
For commercial airplanes, so I decided to go about that by getting a job in GameStop.
Yeah, that's follow your dreams, man.
Yeah. Well, in saying that, now I feel like I'm living the dream.
Well, you can play flight sim and all in GameStop.
Yeah,
so it's the best of both worlds, you know.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I think I'm happy enough anyway. Like, everyone, I think, has these great ideas.
Yeah.
When you're younger, everyone's going to be a fucking astronaut, and you're going to go here and you're going to do this and do that. And then you do none of it.
Reality crushes you fairly quick.
Yeah, there is a percentage of people who are like, oh, I'm off doing arts in college, and I'm doing all these courses and masters. But most people, like normal people, are just going to go, actually, wait, reality has hit me like a ton of bricks.
Yeah,
I won't be moving outside of this small town.
What is this?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like, your main goal, like, when you're even when you're 17, I still think that's really young to be thinking of what you want to do for the rest of your life. Like.
Yeah. It's hard to even know, like, but I've got a question for you guys, right? Okay, so this is like a classic, like, 4chan question. It's like you walk into you're in the club and you see some big muscly dude touching up your girlfriend. What do?
You're where?
You're in a nightclub. You're on a night out.
Now, muscly as in, like, how big? Like, bad?
Yeah, we're talking like Bane.
Okay.
and Ben is coming on. You're going, oh, I love your girlfriend, doing all that shit. So so you had to decide like
up to the bar.
Up to the bar. Right.
Go give me 2. Do that in his face and his eyes. Cough in his eyes.
Acid.
Up to the bar. 2 Jack Daniels and Coke, please.
Right.
Down them, go over, smash ball glasses off his head,
right,
and start stabbing him with shards.
Nice.
And just freak out, and then probably start cutting myself in the process, not cutting my own face open.
Nice, and just
screaming
crying.
At him, crying.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Just going insane, and then get kicked out of the club, and then he'd probably go off for her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The trend for me usually is like I always get kicked to the curb, and so I probably wouldn't have to deal with any of that. I'd already be gone.
Yeah. What about you, Nolan?
I don't think I'd go as far as to stab him. No, like if we're talking about a real life situation, I don't think I'd go as far as to stab him.
If he was a big massive fucker and like it was a girl that I'd been with a long time, I'd be like, goodbye.
I don't know, like I literally think if he was that big that I don't think I could take him. I think I'd just have to try and punch him, and if I don't, like, you may take the bait and that's coming to you.
No, you just stab him in the face.
Yeah, well, I think what I do
I think that's better than doing nothing, because then you really just look like a fucking retard, like.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't think I'd do nothing. I'd probably first attempt to extract said woman out of the situation and go, right, you're coming with me. And if that don't work, then I'd probably pick up a table or a chair or something, smash it over his head, and just start whiling out and going crazy. What about you, Nolan? Have you got any more questions before we wrap this bitch up?
I don't know, what time are we at?
We're at about 30 minutes, I think. Give or take. If you haven't got any questions, guys, it's grand.
I have a quick fire one here.
Oh, okay.
One thing you want to do before you die. The one thing you most want to do before you die.
Okay.
No, it can be anything. Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I want to jump off a building before I die or anything. But one thing you want to make sure you end up like before you die.
Okay. Alright, I'll
that
answer
you've
this
had
first.
or done.
I think I'll answer this first. One thing that I would like to have before I die, or do, or whatever, is I'd like to be happy and content before I die. Like, I would I would like to be able to just go, okay, I'm happy in this situation. I'm relatively happy now because I'm low maintenance, but like, I'd like to be like, I'm happy now. You know, say like, I've got everything sorted and taken care of. I'd like to be in that kind of category before I die. I think like, that to me is more important than say jumping out of a plane. Or like climbing fucking some stupid building or some fucking shit, climbing mountains and all that. Nolan, what about you?
I don't know, it might sound a bit dickheadish, but I just want to be rich. I want to have a load of money.
Yeah.
I know, like, people say money doesn't buy happiness, but it really does when you think about it. It buys a lot of happiness.
well, if you have everything else, but I mean, if there's something else you want, then you have loads of money.
Yeah.
I just like to have that bit of security, like, where I could literally, at a whim, go, I want this, I'll have that, I'll have this.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, I think I like to be in a lot of money in the near future.
Yeah.
We all. I kind of like, it's kind of the same answer as you, Rob, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what I've always said, like, probably to have a family and just be happy enough with that.
All that crap, because that's all you're here for at the end of the day. This is, I'm going to leave, I'm going to part this podcast with words of wisdom. All you have at the end of the day is a dick, and all a woman has at the end of the day is a vagina. So, you may as well use them, right? No, that's the way I say it. Like, it's like, you're here, you put on this earth for one purpose, and that's to probably eventually have babies and settle down, you know. If you don't do that, well, that's fine as well. There's people that like going around and doing their thing, and that's cool as well, because in my eyes that's more natural than pretty much anything else you can do, than like, you know, say like going to fucking some place and doing this or doing that, taking a bunch of drugs, anything like that. I think above all, I think a relationship is what's most important, whether that be with your friends, or whether that be with a girlfriend, or whether that be with anyone. I'm still trying to redeem myself from my earlier answer. So
or unless you're McCart.
Or unless you're McCart, and he's an android, but he's worried about his next software upgrade. So I think that's about it, guys. Is it? Have we got anything else you guys want to say before we go?
Unless we have another fun fact by Boiler.
Oh lol. I thought that actually went there for a second, so I was like, not this again. You done that one pretty well, to be fair. I had one more quick question.
Okay.
What are you most jealous of? Like the people that they might have, or people might be doing?
Nolan, do you want to take this one first? Then it's going to take a bit of thinking from me. Have we lost Nolan?
What the hell was that?
What happened? What happened there?
Please leave this in the podcast. Everyone's gonna get such a laugh out with it.
I didn't hear that. What was that? Was that him getting hit by his gun?
Like you were flying away.
Oh really? I didn't. Like, see, it cut out for me because Skype is acting up like it cut out for me. So like, I didn't hear anything.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So I'll get rid of that.
All right. Well, I don't think it'll be in my recording. I don't know if I picked it up, but Nolan.
Yeah.
What's your answer?
What was the question?
Things that you're jealous of that like people have or people might be doing or just stuff.
I don't know. Like, I don't think there's really anything I'm really jealous of. I don't know. I'd kind of like. I'd like to leave a mark. I'm jealous of people. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think I'm jealous of anything really. If that's a good answer.
Boiler.
People who have nice relationships. Literally, that's it. That's the only thing I'm ever jealous of. I don't care if people have money.
Yeah.
I don't care if people are doing this, that, or the other. I don't care about nothing.
Yeah.
Other than that, that is the one thing that gets on my tits.
I'm not jealous of that. I would say I could be jealous of, like, say, someone who's in a better situation than I am with the same situation, if that makes any sense to you. So say, like, I would be jealous of someone who's like more set up than I am or whatever. So say someone that's like has a house or has this or has that, has it all taken care of. Maybe that a little bit, but I'm not really a jealous person in general, so I don't really, that doesn't really happen.
Neither am I really.
Much.
I used to be, but I don't dwell on that now. But that is one thing that sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes does, I kind of go, oh.
Yeah. Okay then, so that's it. What are you guys jealous of? What would you do in a zombie apocalypse? What else did we ask today, guys? Favorite games? What else? Superpowers. So basically, yeah, you guys leave any questions that we asked, put them in the comments and stuff like that, because we do want your opinions as well. And also, if you have questions for us to do, please ask us.
Please do.
Please, yeah.
We're running things very fast.
Now, Anne actually sent me a picture that we were supposed to use this week, and it was like, "What are your opinions on this?" But I got lazy, so I've only had to remember it now. So we'll leave you with our Nolan's coffees. Bye from me. Say bye bye, Boiler.
Bye bye from O'Stool.
And Nolan, say bye bye.
Good luck.
Alright, see you guys. Peace.
Bye.